My procrastination habit. I remember the day clearly. It was a sunny morning, and I was sitting at my desk, staring at a blank piece of paper. My teacher, Mrs. Brown, had given us an assignment 2 weeks ago. Write a story about your favorite holiday, she said. I thought, that's easy. I love holidays. But instead of starting right away, I kept saying, I'll do it tomorrow. Tomorrow came and I said, I'll do it the day after tomorrow. Days passed and I still hadn't written a single word. Now it was the night before the deadline, and I was panicking. My heart was beating fast and my hands were shaking. I didn't know what to do. I looked at the clock on my wall. It was 8:90 p.m. The assignment was due at 9 a.m. the next day. I had only 13 hours left. I took a deep breath and picked up my pen. I have to start now, I told myself. But as soon as I put the pen to the paper, my mind went blank. I couldn't think of anything. I felt like crying. Why did I wait so long? I thought. Why didn't I start earlier? I decided to take a break. I walked to the kitchen to get a glass of water. On the way, I passed by the living room and saw my little sister, Lily, playing with her toys. She was building a tower with blocks. She was so focused, so determined. I watched her for a moment, and then I noticed something strange. Every time she added a block to the tower, she would look at the clock on the wall. It was an old clock, with big numbers and a loud tick-tock sound. I had never paid much attention to it before, but now it seemed like it was speaking to me. Tick-tock, tick-tock, the clock said. Time is running out. I felt a chill run down my spine. I quickly went back to my desk and sat down. I looked at the clock again. It was 8:30 p.m. I had only 12.5 hours left. I closed my eyes and tried to calm myself. Think, I said to myself. What's your favorite holiday? Suddenly I remembered last Christmas. It was the best Christmas ever. My whole family was together, and we had so much fun. We decorated the tree, sang carols, and opened presents. I even got the bike I had been dreaming of. I opened my eyes and started writing. I wrote about the tree, the carols, the presents, and the bike. I wrote about how happy I was and how much I loved spending time with my family. The words just flowed out of me like a river. Before I knew it, I had written 3 pages. I looked at the clock. It was 10 p.m. I had been writing for an hour and a half. I felt proud of myself. I can do this, I thought. But then I hit a wall. I didn't know how to end the story. I wanted to write something special, something that would make Mrs. Brown say, "Wow, this is amazing." But I couldn't think of anything. I decided to take another break. I went to the living room again. Lily was still playing with her blocks. The tower was almost as tall as she was. She was so careful, so patient. She didn't rush. She took her time, and she enjoyed every moment. I sat down on the couch and watched her. The clock on the wall kept ticking. Tick-tock, tick-tock, it said. Time is running out. I looked at the clock. It was 10:30 p.m. I had only 10.5 hours left. I went back to my desk and sat down. I stared at the paper trying to think of an ending, but my mind was empty. I felt frustrated. Why is this so hard? I thought. Then I remembered something Mrs. Brown had said in class. When you're stuck, take a deep breath and think about what you've already written. Sometimes the answer is right in front of you. I took a deep breath and read my story again. As I read, I realized that the best part of the story was the part about my family. That's what made the holiday special. That's what made me happy. So I decided to end the story with a sentence about my family. I wrote, "The best part of Christmas is being with the people you love. That's what makes it my favorite holiday." I looked at the clock. It was 11 p.m. I had been writing for 3 hours. I felt exhausted, but I also felt relieved. I had finished the assignment. I went to bed, but I couldn't sleep. I kept thinking about the clock. Tick-tock, tick-tock, it said. Time is running out. The next morning, I handed in my assignment. Mrs. Brown smiled and said, "Thank you, Sarah. I can't wait to read it." I felt nervous all day. I kept wondering what she would think of my story. Finally, at the end of the day, she handed back our assignments. I opened mine and saw a big red A at the top. Mrs. Brown had written, "Wonderful job, Sarah. Your story is full of heart and joy. Keep up the good work." I felt so happy. I had done it. I had finished the assignment and I had done well. But I also felt something else. I felt regret. I thought about all the time I had wasted, all the days I had said, "I'll do it tomorrow." If I had started earlier, I wouldn't have been so stressed. I could have enjoyed the process instead of rushing through it. That night, I looked at the clock on the wall. It was still ticking. "Tick-tock, tick-tock," it said. "Time is running out." I made a promise to myself. From now on, I would not procrastinate. I would not wait until the last minute. I would start my assignments right away, and I would take my time. I would enjoy the process, just like Lily enjoyed building her tower. And I would listen to the clock. Tick-tock, tick-tock, it said. Time is running out.
Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss the next one. See you soon.